Okay, so what I have here is a sheep's brain. It's a lot smaller than our brain, but if you come closer, like this is where the front of the brain would be, or then the eyes and stuff and the face would be back here. And then on this back side is where the brain connects to the rest of the sheep's body. So like this part here is actually part of the spinal column, and you can see that it's been cut off, but this cord would have gone all the way down the sheep's back. And you can see that the brain has lots of squiggles. This covering here, this white stuff, is the meninges. So it's just like kind of like a protective layer, almost like a plastic wrap around the brain. It just keeps all this stuff nice and safe. But underneath there, you can see that the brain's really squishy. And if you look underneath here, like there's all sorts of different parts of the brain. This right here, what I'm holding, is made of lots of different tissues. You see that some tissues are like blackish colored, others are more gray, some are pink. The meninges is made of a totally different tissue. But here it has to have like bajillions and like so many different neurons. So that's the sheep's brain. And I think I actually, do I have two examples? I'm going to see if I have a brain that has the meninges removed. So, and I'm just storing these in rubbing alcohol to keep them fresh. So here's the brain. It has the meninges removed. Remember the meninges were these white things? So that tissue has been removed, and you can see the brain really does have different halves. This half and this half, and then this part back here is called the cerebellum. That controls how the sheep, that controls like the sheep's ability to like walk and move and coordinate movement. And our brain actually, even though our brain is larger, it has the same shape and it's built the same way as a sheep's brain. And again, there's that spinal column. See? And then I also have some samples of a brain that's been cut up, so you can see inside. So this brain has been sliced in half, and you can see this shape right here, this thing that kind of looks like, it's like a whiter line. That right there, so I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, I think that's the amygdala. That's responsible for emotion, like if you feel stressed out or sad. And there's also right along in there, right along in here, even though you can't really see it, I can't tell what it is. There's the pituitary gland, so the endocrine system's also in here, but the brain in general is, all of this stuff is mostly going to be nervous system, and then a little bit of endocrine system glands are up in there. But yeah, that's the brain. Kind of nasty, but really cool. So there you go.